early here on the West Coast. Okay, we're good. Say hi when you come in. Let me start this one here. Go live. And the neighbors are in next door. They're making noises over there, so I don't know what's going on. But it's okay. So, this is the sign that I'm going to be using. Isn't it so cute? Let me show the camera above. Love Sweet Love. It has a bunch of different hearts and a gnome on it. Let me show my phone. I have an Android, so it's backwards. I'm so sorry. But this one here has really inspired me to make some plushies and attachments with these different hearts. I am so in love with the button ones. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one, but I think we're going to make something. So, this is the sign. This is a 10-inch, but we have other signs in our store. This is the base. This is the 15-inch wreath base. So I'm going to be using that. And then I had some leftover mesh from another project. I don't know if I have enough red, so I did pull another roll of red, but this is what we're going to do to get started. You can see that it matches pretty good here, here. It's matchy-matchy. And then tubing. I have some red and black. Put that to the side. I have got to turn the fan on. Hold on a second. As soon as I shut that door, it's like I'm cooking in here. It's my own little oven. And then ribbon. I have my, this is 5-inch, isn't it? Yep, this is 5-inch ribbon from Sam's Club. If you have a Sam's Club membership, anytime they have the ribbon, I always grab the solid colors because it is a good deal to use year-round. Especially the red is perfect. It's a year-round color, not just for Christmas. And then a heart ribbon that matches the sign, and then some of this. So let me put this on the spool board, and then we're just going to get started and have fun and talk our little way through it. I also pulled out this because this has the edge on it, and there's some frilly pieces in here. Plus it has the black and white check on it. So we'll see if we're going to use that. Okay, first things first. Take your sign, and if you watched me yesterday, let me show you what I made yesterday. Let me get off the wall. If you watched me yesterday on Facebook, this is what I made. This one says, "You have a pizza, my heart." So cute. So I'm going to kind of replicate the same deal here and make a new one. Although I did not pull out any ornaments for this one, but that'll be okay. And I'm not running out to the shop. Okay, so here's our base. I'm going to set the sign off to the side instead of putting it right in the middle. So I like to make sure the top of my wreath is where a bar is, because that's where I can hang it from. And then I'm going to put the sign on the side like this. So if I put my cable tie mounts on here, it needs to be not directly in the middle, kind of off center a little bit. Off to this side. Well, I could just do right in the middle like that. We're just going to do that. So it's going to be like right here and right here, because when I attach it, it's going to attach to these two ties right here just to give it stability so it doesn't move around. So flip this over. So it's going to go kind of like right here and right here. So glue gun is on. Hot glue is on. Yep, I can see strings. Now I got it on my coffee cup. Really? You know how you get those little spiderweb strings from the hot glue? Let me get that off. Do not like spiderwebs. Okay, take your mounting square, peel off the back. And then I'm using DAP. Okay. Need to get it down. If you want to see what signs we have available, if you're watching on TikTok, the link is in my bio. I'm everywhere Hot Mesh Mom, which is my business name. So you can find it, and the link is shophotmeshmom.com. Okay, so you put those on, and I just do that, and then I just take a little bit of hot glue and run it around. No one's gonna see this part, so there, push through. Okay. Hopefully that'll set. Doesn't want to. And then this is gonna go just over here, out of the way. Okay. Hi, Joy. Hey, girl, I saw your message. Yes, let's do it after. I'm doing my live this morning. Message me like what your schedule is. I know I heard your message about you have choppy schedule this week. So what time are you available today? So this has 8 ties on it. So we're just gonna take the pipe cleaner, fold it in half like this, and it's gonna go right on the bar. I call it the bar. It's just where the rail part is to attach the pipe cleaner, okay? Oh, you guys. Now the fan's blowing on me and now my back is cold. There's no happy medium. My birthday is next week and I am feeling all of it. Oh, I just can't sometimes. I can't even believe it's gone by so fast. Look, more glue stuff, okay. And if you're new here, don't be shy. Say hi. I teach you how to use our products and wreath making and other stuff. And we're crafty people. We like to have fun. And if you want to watch the replay, because on TikTok it doesn't save. If you want to watch the replay, it will be on my Facebook page. Today's episode will be on YouTube as well. Everything is Hot Mish Mom. Okay. And yeah. Later today, or maybe I'll save it. I'm going to probably save it for tomorrow. Topic came up yesterday and I'm going to talk about it later. On Friday morning, we actually forgot the past couple weeks. On Friday morning, me and my husband do a coffee talk. We started doing it way back when we first started doing our business full time. And we got away from it just because we're busybodies, and we brought it back and then we forgot the last 2 weeks. But tomorrow, Friday, we are going to do coffee talk, same time, 8:30 a.m. And then I have a hot topic I'm going to talk about that came up yesterday on my live. So this is what the base is going to look like. So we make all the wood products. This is nice and flat and it's perfect for thin wreaths. If you're a wreath maker and you know you need a thin wreath, some of those wreath frames out there are beveled and they have height to them, and that really takes away from trying to keep the wreath flat. So these are perfect. Okay, now there's 8 ties on here. We're going to cut mesh. I need 8 of them. I wanted to do like this brown cream, this beige and cream, and then red, so every other one. And I think I'm gonna do that. So let's get the mesh out here. I need 30 inches. So let me get my rotary cutter, and I need a weight because I want this to be flat here. And I have these remnants here. I don't throw anything away because you can always use the last of it for another project. So I'm gonna just use up these babies here. I think I can get 30 on this one. Woo, barely. Okay, so there's 30 on that one. Let me just move this. Okay, that one's gonna work. Let's do this one. So I only need 4 of each, 4 of the brown and 4 of the red. And because we're gonna alternate it. So that's there. Let me move this because this is in the way. This is something else I wanted to show you. There's that. Okay, I can get, we're just trying to do, we're not trying, I am doing, I'm cutting multiple layers at once to use this up. Perfect. So now all I need is 3 more tan and 2 more red. And look, this is it on the roll. If you save these, I used to save them for the art teacher at the school. And then one year I just gave her so much. She's like, I don't need any more. I no longer save them. Just throw them away. Put them in recycle. This is not 30 yards, but this will be good for something I do with 20. So this is just going to get put right back away. This. Okay, there we go. Oof. And make sure you guys like, share, follow. I just teach you all kinds of fun stuff on wreath making and wreath rails, which is my specialty, and all the things that we create here in the shop. I love to teach you how to use it. I think this would have been faster if I just did one at a time. But, you know, I have to be special. Okay, 30 inches. So 10-inch mesh at 30 inches. And I'm just going to separate these over here. So I need 1 more red and 2 more tan. And do you have any questions? I could barely see my thing here. Hello from Baltimore. Hello, I can't see your name. I have such a glare. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't need any more of this. I have such a glare on my phone from all these lights. But I do see your comment. So make sure that you come back in the future. If you follow me, watch my page to make sure that you get the notifications so you can catch the next live. I do not have text notifications at this time, which is a bummer, but whatever. Just what it is. Okay, so let's talk Christmas. It's coming up, you guys. What's today? Today's the 8th. It's in 2 weeks and 3 days, right? Yeah, because it's on Sunday. What are your plans? Do you celebrate Christmas? Are you hosting? Are you cooking? Do you order out? What are the fun things that you do for Christmas? I have no idea. I don't even have the tree up, you guys. How embarrassing is that? Okay, you're going to get a clip. You're going to get a weight or something to hold this down, okay? So clip and a weight. All I'm doing is holding this ruffle back so it's not in my way. And you're going to take the end of this. You're just going to roll it a couple times like this and then clip it. And then I flip it around. Move your weight over here to hold that down because it's kind of curly. You're going to do the same thing, roll it a couple times, but you don't need to clip it. And then you're going to ruffle it right down the middle. I learned this from my friend Tiffany. It's going to be like this. So you're going to have this really cute ruffle. So here's the flat side right here, okay? You can see the flat side is where it comes and it curls this way. I'm going to put the curl up. So you can see how it's curly right here. That's going to be facing up. And I put it to where it's like an hourglass. So right here in this tie, I'm just going to set it like this. And kind of get it tight in the tie. So it's like this. And when I say hourglass, it's because there's the top up here and there's the bottom. And then what I like to do is come right here where the tie is. And right where that mesh comes together, I'm pinching both top and bottom right where that tie is just to open it up a little bit more so you have a nice ruffle. So it's nice and open, you don't see an hourglass. So do the brown first and do every other one, and then I'm going to come back and put the red on top. So take your weight, hold down the ruffle, roll it a couple times, clip it. And these clothespins, you guys, they just came from the dollar store. They were like a pack of 100 for, back then it was $1. But use a chip clip, use anything that you have that helps, especially if you can't hold it and do it in your hand. Just grab a clip to help you. I'm having an issue with my arm and my hand the past couple weeks, and my thumb is numb. We figured it out. It's a pinched nerve in my neck, which is running down my shoulder and my arm. See how cute this is looking? I don't know where I got this tan mesh from. But if you're gonna make anything, like follow my technique and stuff like that, don't get hung up on the colors. Just do whatever your color is, whatever mesh you have, whatever ribbon, all of that stuff. It's the technique. Okay, so you're just gonna ruffle it down like this, take the clip off, and then put it right in your tie. Okay. You've never seen a wooden frame before? Yay! Well, welcome. That's my business, Hot Mesh Mom. We have a wood shop. We do wood, and we're in Las Vegas, Nevada. And if you're familiar with Las Vegas, we're up by the Speedway. We're totally online business, but we cut all of our wood products here in our shop. So USA made. We get the sheets and we cut it, and I'm having a lot of fun with this. Definitely having fun. So how this wreath base came about, during the big pandemic, there was a shortage of everything, right? Well, let me tell you, there was no shortage of wood for us. So there was no wreath bases out there, and they were stuck on a ship somewhere, right? If you're a wreath maker, you remember this. So what we did is we created a wood base so wreath makers would have access to continue making wreaths, because everybody was home. Everybody wanted to, you know, make something. There was a lot of new people making stuff, whatever. So we created this because you didn't have to wait for, you know, the ship from the sea. That's how it came about, and it just stuck. I love it because it is so flat and perfect for a thin pancake wreath, which, you know what, next time I make one of these, I'm going to do pancake style, which is thin for someone who has like a security door, storm door. I have a security door on my front door, but I don't put my wreath in between. I put it on the outside. But people with storm doors, they like their wreath between the front door and their storm door. So they really only have a few inches. I would say 3 to 4 inches. They can't have a big, full, bushy wreath, right? So the thin wreaths are perfect, and our base is flat. So here's the 4. Now I'm gonna come back, do this. I'm doing the same thing with the red. See, it's really see-through, but it's gonna go right on top of these right here. I'm not gonna move this out of the way and create a space here. I want this red one to lay on top and create more dimension with this base. So the mesh is the foundation, and it's gonna help cover the wood. We don't wanna see the wood, right? So doing the same thing, coming to the tie right here and squeezing it. I pinch right there. I want it to have a little crease, and now it's open. Look at how nice it lays right on top there, like this. So we don't move the brown out of the way. We're laying the red right on top, and then this is what it looks like from the side. And show the camera up here. There we go. So I'm just gonna keep doing that all the way around, okay? Hi, Stacy. How are you, girlfriend? So also, if you hear loud noises outside, people like to pretend that our parking lot is part of the raceway over here, and they do all kinds of stuff. So I hear someone out there. So if you hear it, we just ignore it. Also, I haven't heard any jets this morning, so we just ignore the loud noises. We're in a shop. It's totally industrial here. There's noises all the time. I know some people are like, what is that noise? Well, it's just everyday life here. You know? Okay. This is going to be so stinking cute. I just know it. I just can feel it. And I hope you can see what I'm doing. Have you ever done anything like this before? Why are all these, there's like all these pieces in here. Let me shake this out. There. You know what? You never know what you're going to get with value mesh. Sometimes it's okay. And other times like this, it just looks like it's got little pieces everywhere. I don't know what the heck that's all about. Anyways. And it likes to stick to everything it touches. Okay, here's the third one. So I'm just opening the tie right here and then making sure my brown is covering, and then this is gonna lay right on top. Hello, just got here. What were the lengths? Okay, so I have 10-inch mesh. They're cut at 30 inches. And there's 8 ties on here. And I'm doing every other. So I did the 4 first, the 4 brown first, and now I'm doing the red, so it's kind of evenly spaced out like this. Now, if you're watching on TikTok, I will have the replays. Today I'm on, it's on YouTube and my Facebook. Everything is Hot Mesh Mom. I also have, you guys, I have a free printable, which is kind of like a recipe card that I created for you guys. If you are gonna, you know, watch and follow along, it's all you have to do is put your email in, and then I email you a PDF, and it's something you can print out or put on your computer. I don't know. I haven't done it digitally. I just print it out. Print it out, and you can follow along with the project. So you would put at the, it's called Wreath Rail Blueprint. So you go to wreathrailblueprint.com and you print it out, and you just fill in all the stuff. I tell you all the lengths, give you all the measurements, tell you everything about everything. And then now you'll have it for reference when you can watch the replay. Because I know some people will stop in and then go, and then they come back to watch the replay so they can fast forward to the parts they don't. Like, you don't need to watch me cut mesh if you've done it before. You know what I mean? So that's why I created it. Now here's my sign. If you just joined me, here's my sign. I know the words are backwards, but it looks like this. How cute is this looking? It's going to look, let me show the phone. It's going to look like this. So one thing I want to do is find where my top is. So wherever there's a tie, that's where I'm going to put the top. I think I'm going to put the red at the top. Let me see. Well, I could do that too. No, yep, I'm going to put the red at the top. And the reason why I'm doing that is because this has a lot, the sign has a lot of red in it. And if I look at the ties, red, 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 and then this would be considered red, you could still see the mesh right here, the red mesh, but it kind of flows nicely. If I did it this way, this mesh right here and this mesh, it kind of blends, and I think I'm just going to go with this one right here. Okay, so now that I know that red is my top, I kind of look at it and see if there's like a funky spot. To me, this one's a funky spot, so I'm going to cover that with the sign. Okay, so the sign is in my shop. We create signs in the wood bases, so if you want this sign, it's in the shop. There's plenty more. Let me put, my husband should be helping with YouTube, so if you have any questions, I won't see it until after. But we have so many things in the shop, you guys. Christmas, I want to be done with as far as a maker is concerned. But we're on to Valentine's Day. I'm going to work in some Mardi Gras as well. Now, ribbon tails. This is what I do. My 5-inch is going to be for the bow, so we don't need that out. I like to pull out everything that I think would go with the sign. So I have the creams, the browns, the black and white check, and red. So I think I do want to put, this is a tail. Maybe I want to save that for the bow. Let me see. Might save that for the bow. I pull out ribbon and this is where I start deciding what I want to do. I'm really thinking, let me see if there's enough on here. I think there's enough. Putting the hearts and this one right here. I think it's this one. And then using the red, this 2.5 inch, and I love this red sheer to add for a bow. I don't think I'm going to add any more brown. I pulled this out. I think that's just going to blend. So I think I'm going to do the 2 patterns here. Now, for Paper Mart, they have these, I found these. This is 7/8 inch burlap ribbon. It does have wire in it, but this goes, I feel like this goes with the look here. So I have red, then I have this like white cream color. I have the beige, but I feel like it just blends in. I might just save this for the bow. Let me see. I don't want to do black on black. Nah. Okay, so we'll save one of those for the bow. We'll save this for the bow. We're going to do these the tails. So let's get our tail board. Now I also have, this is a Hot Mesh Mom ribbon tail board. We put the measurements on there. I'm going to show you how to use it if you've never used it before. This one has a handle. So if you have any issues with your hand, you can get the handle. We also have solid pieces. They're standard, so either or. Now, tails. So here's another thing I do. There's 8 ties. 1 tie is for the bow, but I did this one yesterday. No, I'm going to stick to it. So 8 ties, 1 spot is for the bow. So I only need ribbon tails for 7. And on this 15-inch base, I do 12 inches. So we need 7 of this and the heart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then grab the scissors, cut it, and then I just slide it right off. Keep it together. And then you're going to just cut where the edge is, like this. And set that to the side. We'll come back to that. So done with the black lacy. Now we're going to do the hearts, 12 inches. So line it up. This is what I do. Hold it, roll it around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cut it, slide it off. Cut, cut. I don't need any more tails, so that's going to go away. And then we're going to cut our dovetails here. So line up the edge, fold it in half. I'm just going to cut it right here so you can see. Normally I cut it over the trash can right here, but when you see. Line it up, fold it, cut, and then it looks like this. Do these ones. Do you guys have any questions? Do you guys want to talk about anything? I can barely see. What was that you used? That board is called a ribbon tail board. That is in my shop as well. That's in Etsy and on my store, but it's called a ribbon tail board. If you just Google Hot Mesh Mom ribbon tail board, it'll come up. Or the link in my bio is the shop. And we have 4 different sizes. So we have a small one, which is 6/8, perfect for like door hanger people. They make little tiny bows. And then our 2 popular sizes are the middle ones. The 10-12 is the one that I just used. And then there's 13-14. I use the 13-14 when I'm doing bigger sizes. Like when I'm doing a 20-inch rail, I use the 13-14. And then we have a 16-18, which is perfect for people who make tulle skirts. and they measure the tool in 9 inches. So if you do the 18, it makes a perfect cut. Okay, and then I'm just gonna scoop this crap in here. I did, if you're on TikTok, I did on my page, on my profile, I did share a video about our ribbon tail boards. If you want to give that a quick watch and get more information on it, that might be helpful. Okay, so I'm going to put this to the side, the sign, because the ribbon tail is going to get, is going to go where the sign is. But this beige one right here is not going to. So I'm just going to twist and cut this one off. And I'm going to take my ribbon. Now this has hearts on it. You want to watch if you're doing anything with a pattern. I want to make sure that my hearts, my pattern is facing the right direction. I know some people don't, it doesn't matter, but it matters to me. So I'm going to start over here and we're going to work our way around. So just do your ribbon and put it in the tie. And I don't need to fluff it because I still need to put tubing on. So take your heart or your pattern, put your other one on top, line it up. I fold it over to make sure these are kind of even. I crease it and then ruffle it right down the middle. This one is kind of wonky because of this black is like, the lace part is sewed onto the black and white part. So it has a little bit of a ridge right there. So it's gonna look like this, and then just put it right here in the tie. Maybe, my thumb doesn't wanna work. Can you move your camera up to see the whole thing? That is too cute, thank you. So if you're watching on TikTok, I know it's awkward. I have it on my phone. It's such a weird angle. I need to get a better, I actually have a ring light at home. I forgot it. I'm gonna get a better little tripod for my phone so I can give you a better angle. If you wanna see the full, if you wanna see my full table, right now today, it's I'm streaming to my YouTube and Facebook. So you can see the whole thing and you'll be able to get the replays there too. Okay, so this one needs to be this way, oops, because now we are, this is the top and now we are on the side. So this one needs to be this way. I am going to flip this one around just in the tie. So my top is here. I want these hearts to be the right direction. Oh, this is so cute. So stinking cute. It's not even done yet and I'm loving it already. Let me see. Thank you for the follows, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, one more. Line it up, fold it. This one needs to be this way because this is the top. We don't want an upside down heart. There. Now, this is what it's looking like. Here, this is the top. This is the side where my bow's gonna go. Now I'm going to do some tubing, and I have black and red. So tubing is this deco mesh tubing. It's kind of stretchy a little bit. I have black and red. And let's do every other one. Or, you know what? Let me, I don't think I have enough to do two. Or, yeah, to do one in each. Let me see. I like mine at 22 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have enough for 5 of the black. So let's just do one in each. So I usually grab both the ends, hold it together. I'm measuring on my mat here, 22 inches. This is where I'm gonna cut it. So there's There's 2, right? So I have a black and a red. There's 2. And this is 4. I actually need 7, not 8. 4. This is 6. And we'll just do red. Actually, hold on. Black, red, black, red, black, red, black. I need a black. Because I'm looking at the mesh. Where the red mesh is, I'm going to put black tubing. Right? Yep, 1, 2, 3. So I need another black, and I have 3 red. Okay, I'm gonna snip my finger. Okay, where the red mesh is, I'm putting black tubing. Take your ends, I fold it over so it's like this. Okay, so I have the 2 ends in one hand, and across from my hand, I'm gonna bring it together so it's like a little bow tie. And that's gonna go right here. I don't have any ornaments or anything to put on the end of this, so I'm gonna twist this off a couple times, and I'm going to clip it. So there's like a little nub on there. And then I'm going to bend that little nub down, and then just leave it, and then open this up. So it's going to look like that. You see? Oops, I just whacked my thing. Okay. Next, red. Same thing, take your tubing, bring it together. Put it down in the tie. And every time I put a new layer on, it's tied in the tie. I don't undo the tie to add the ribbon, then add the tubing. The mesh goes on, it gets tied. The ribbon goes on, it gets tied. The tubing goes on, it gets tied. Okay. You guys, this is so cute. You know how when you have a vision in your mind and you think about something and you go and do it, and you're watching it come to life? That's how I feel about this. Good morning, Mary. When I saw this sign, I was like, oh, I need to make that one, because I just fell in love with the red and these colors that are here. I love it. This is what it's looking like. Let me show you. It's coming together. If you've made wreaths before, you know how to, add all this stuff. If you're new, why is it so dark? Hold on, let me move this light. I just noticed it was so dark right here. See if that helps. A little bit. If you're new, I have all my videos on YouTube, Facebook, and even I have a blog. If you wanted to get like written instructions, we did that on my blog, which is hotmeshmom.com. I told you I'm everywhere, Hot Mesh Mom. That's me. Oh, this is so cute, you guys. Coming together. Now I got my hair or something on me. So, recap. This is a 15-inch wreath base. The mesh is, there's 8 ties. Cut it 30 inches. So if you want to use one color, you're still going to do 30 inches times 8. The ribbon, I did 7 ties. Yeah, this one's fine. 7 ties at, nope, I want it like this. 7 ties at, these are 12-inch ribbon tails. The tubing is 22 inches times 7. And the reason why I do times 7 is because one of the ties is going to have a bow in it. Okay. So it's like, you could put a ribbon tail there if you wanted to, but I feel like the bow covers it. So I tend to not do that, if that makes sense. Let me see, Oh, thank you. You guys are too kind. I'm having trouble seeing. I have 2 studio lights and a little baby ring light in my face, and the glare is just crazy on my phone. And I like the tubing to stand out on top, so that's why you see me moving things around. I'm adjusting. I'm making sure when I'm doing this part that when I'm looking at it, you don't see the base. You should not see the wood base. So I'm moving the ribbon, moving the mesh, positioning it. And you guys, we could stand here and fluff this all day long. Usually what I do is just get it to a good spot, something to work with. Then when I hang it up, I stand back in front of it, and then that's when I start fluffing it around. Because for me, I'm short. I'm only 5'2", probably 5'1" right now, you know, shrinking in my age. It's hard for me to stand over and look on top of it, so I'm not even worried about what it looks like. I know I've fluffed everything and positioned everything, so when I get it hung up, I can actually stand in front of it. Looking over top on this table does not work for me. So now, oh, I only needed 6 tubing. That's okay. This is my top. My bow is going right here, and this is where I'm going to put the sign. So what I want to do is this tie right here, I'm going to make sure that my ribbon tails are coming out. I want you to be able to see these tails kind of sticking out so it doesn't look bare right here. And then these ones down here, I want them to be, let me see if I want it to spread like that. I want them to be in a way that it's like, everything looks like it goes together. It doesn't look like, oh, I made a wreath and then I just threw a sign on top. So that's how I want my tails to be. So like up here, I want to position this in a way that it's coming away from where the sign is going to go. Same thing over here. I think I'm going to twist this a little bit more this way. There we go. I think that would be better. Yep, but I want this to be like that. And you guys, I'm just messing around here because now I gotta turn this the other way. My heart was upside down. I don't want my heart upside down. So there's that. Yes. Perfect. Because this isn't a pipe cleaner, you could just twist it. It's not gonna be a big deal. Nobody's gonna know. There. Okay, whew, I gotta leave it alone because I could just keep doing it. So what I'm gonna do is take my pipe cleaner, just fit it through. We did the mounting squares at the beginning because you want to give the glue a chance to dry and set. So it's gonna look like this, okay? And then we're gonna add it on here. So this one's going to tie around the bar that goes to this tie, and this one's going to tie around the bar that goes to this tie. Like that. See, I still need to move that around. Ooh, this is going to look so good. Okay, now I'm going to take my pipe cleaner and I'm going to push it through the mesh, put my hand to the other end, and find the tie. So what I'm doing is I'm poking the pipe cleaner through the mesh down to the base. Hopefully I can get it through. Sometimes it just doesn't want to go through and I poke it and then the pipe cleaner does a weird turn. So I think I'm just gonna have to move it to the side because this is like a little hard part for me. Oh, I got it. Maybe. Not sure why that wants to be so hard. It's making me sweat now. Great. You know when you look, it got all crooked. This darn thing. Okay. Listen here, pipe cleaner. I just can't get it to go through this mesh, and I cannot figure out why. Okay, boom, got it. Holy smokes. I don't want it to be on top of the ribbon because I don't want it to like smash it down like that. So that was a little strange for me. Not sure why it wanted to not go. Anyways. Now this one, maybe it's the jute part. I don't know. Look, you guys are watching me sweat here because this is ridiculous. Oh my goodness, we're the same height. I totally understand the struggle. Yes, whoever said that, absolutely. I needed this table to be higher so I wasn't like straining my back, you know, bending down, on projects over here. So it's kind of high. But let me tell you, I need to stand on my tippy toes sometimes, even to reach things on the back end of the table. And, yeah, the struggle is real. Okay, woof, we got that one. Now let's go to this one here. We can always come back and fluff and fix the ribbon. I'm not worried about it right now. I just got to get this in here. So I'm kind of moving the ribbon to the side so I can get through the mesh to the base. I have my other hand underneath feeling for the pipe cleaner to come poking through so then I can grab it. Oh, this one went good. I think it's getting hung up on the strings actually because I just felt something there like that. And now the other one. I'm gonna get this on and I'll flip it over so you guys can see exactly what is happening here. Okay, this one, come on, get through. There we go. And then I'm just gonna very gently attach it just so it doesn't fall off. Okay, so there's that. Now, this is what's happening. I was pushing the pipe cleaner through the mesh here to the base. Now you can see it's on this bar. I twisted off a couple times. I just come back. Am I doing it right this way? Get it on there a little bit better, twist it off, and now this is what we have. Let me move this up a little bit so you can see. This is what it's looking like. So now you can see on there, okay? And then on here. And then you're going to, what I like to do is I'll take these and I'll clip them, like maybe leave an inch, because then you can take the end here and I just shove it right back in here and hide it with the mesh. So there's no like sharp pieces to the end of the pipe cleaner sticking out right there, okay? So take this one and you're just gonna poke it right back inside and hide it in the base. And that's it. This is what the back looks like. Nice. See how I used the bar? So this kind of blends in right there. And then flip it over. And then this is where we could fix it if we smash the ribbon right there where that tie was. And fix it. This one goes that way. There we go. And the tubing, this one did just fine. I'm not going to worry about, you know, what's going on behind it. Fix this one. Fine. Okay, let's make a bow. Wow, this is so cute. I'm loving it. Okay, bow. I'm using an easy bow maker. Let me move the wreath so you can see. I'm gonna start out with this 5-inch. If you have 4-inch, use the 4-inch. We don't need a huge long tail, so I'm gonna do a 10-inch tail. Let me see, can you see me? Yeah, you can see me. So this, if you're using it by hand, I'll give you the measurements. If you're doing it with the easy bow maker, this has the measurements right on here. So 10-inch tail, so I'm gonna do that there. And now let's do, I think I did 6 inches yesterday, so a 6-inch loop. So I'm looking here where my 6 inches is and twisting that and sliding it down. Actually, it came out to be 7 inches. So let me fix this really quick, because this isn't a big wreath, so I don't want the bow to look so big it looks out of place. Okay, and then come back and do 6 inches here. Now this 5-inch ribbon has a lot of material here in the middle, so you just gotta do your best. And then here's a trick that I do. I take this and I fold it in half, and it makes it easier for me to have this squished down right here, ruffled down. I don't know what you want to call it. Okay, that came out to be like 6.5. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so a 10-inch tail, 6-inch loop. I'm just gonna bring this down and eyeball it with its neighbor here. Ever since I started using 4-inch ribbon, this is 5-inch, but 4-inch ribbon in my bows, I haven't tried it with tails yet, but with the bows, I absolutely love it. Normally I do like a 48-inch strip, and then I use a 12-inch tail, a 6-inch loop, 6-inch loop, and a 12-inch tail. It is so, I just love it so much. Oh, this is cute, you guys. This is so stinking cute. So I'm gonna do, this is 2.5 inch with the black and white check. I'm going to do the same measurement. So I just used the, why isn't this showing up right? I just used the tail here to measure it, and then I'm gonna eyeball it with the loop here. Okay, same thing over here. Oops, eyeball it with this loop. Like that. I don't think I need to put any brown in the bow, just because I can see a lot of the brown mesh, and I don't want to take it away from the red and the black and the white, so I think I'm okay with that. But let's add, you know what, I think there's enough on here. Oof. I really want to put this in the bow. Let's see what we get here. This, and then I'm gonna do the, just enough. I'm gonna do the red sheer. So this one, I'm just gonna eyeball it and just come in about 1 inch. When I make my bow, I tend to not worry about the pattern on here. I know some people have tricks as far as making the pattern all the same way. I don't do that. And then look, we have one little tail left. We keep our scraps because we do rag garlands. So we keep our scraps just for that. It gets thrown in a little tub. You guys, this is gonna be so cute. And then sheer. I just add the sheer just to add something. I mean, it's super sheer. Just adds a little piece to it. And this one's gonna be a little in, not the same. I can't tell you what the inches are because I don't know. I'm just guesstimating. I know the red is 6, so the black and white is 6. I would say the heart is 5, and then this red is 4 inches. You don't have to do all this, even if you had just a 4-inch, let me see if I've read, yep, a 4-inch ribbon. You could just do that on the bow. You don't have to put all this in there. And then take your pipe cleaner. Let me move this. Take your pipe cleaner, and I kind of try to make it even here. And then before I twist it, I try to make sure that all of these layers are where I want them to be, and they're not twisted or to the side. And then twist the bow around, and it's gonna look like this. So this empty spot, that's where our bow goes. Oh, you guys, this is so cute. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Take my pipe cleaner, poke it through the mesh, tie it around this tie right here. Yep, it's getting hung up on the jute string part. That's okay. This one's going in a little bit easier. And before you go, make sure that you like, follow, subscribe, do all the things, share, spread the love. That is the biggest gift you can give to anybody on a live. It's not always about spending money. Yes, I'm a business. Yes, I'm in this to make money, feed my family, pay the bills, right? But the biggest thing that you could give is doing all the things to support on the page. So now I'm just going to adjust this to where I want this in a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so the same thing, I'm going to twist this off in the back. Before I fluff this, I'm going to turn this over and show you what it looks like. It looks just like this. We just went right around the tie right here. So I'm going to make sure it's the right way in the front, and then I come back, I clip it off, and I tuck it in. So standing over this, I'm going to adjust it, stick my fingers in the loops, open these up. You can separate these if you want to. Just gonna do that. This is looking so cute. You guys, I like to roll up the shear, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm not even gonna cut the ends. If you have the wire hanging out here in the end, I just bend it in and don't even worry about it. Super cute. And then I am gonna dovetail all these ends here. Okay. Oops. I am going to dovetail the big red. So let me get this out of the way. If you do your 4-inch ribbon tail, this bow tail a little bit longer, you can roll it up. I'm just going to leave it like that. I think it's going to look cute. Oops, almost cut the wrong way. Super cute. I think I want these a little bit shorter. There we go. Okay, this is what it's looking like. Let me get this off the table. I'm going to stand back and show my phone camera, take a drink really quick. If you're watching above, this is what it's looking like. I will get this hung up and then fluff it and take pictures. And then, hello, I missed the size of the layering bows. Did you go on an inch smaller? Yes, about an inch. And this is what, where's my top? There's my top. So that's what it's looking like. You guys, how cute is that? There's the bow. So 6 inches, 6 inches, and then I just went in. This is probably 5 and this is 4. I just guesstimated it. What do you guys think? Did that come out super cute or what? So now I have this. This is like wired right here. This is like wired, and then this is just jute string. You can do that, or you can take a pipe cleaner. So what you're gonna do is take your string or your pipe cleaner. I just do this, and remember this red one's my top. I'm gonna go through the back. And that's how I make my hanger. So twist it on itself. You can tie off the string. I like that, whatever this is, got it at the craft store. It's wired. I'm able to use it with my hand, but when I start to get into twisting it on itself, it's a little too much. And then it goes like this. Super cute. So if you're new here, make sure like, follow, subscribe, all the things. The replay for this video is on my YouTube and my Facebook. So you can watch it from the beginning. I talk about everything that I used here. And tomorrow, right here on Facebook, my husband and I will be doing a coffee talk. We're just going to be talking about some stuff. I'm going to talk about a hot topic that came up yesterday. Yeah, we're going to have some fun here. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And thank you for being here. And that's all I have. Where did I get the sign? The sign and the base are in my shop. The link is in my bio. And we have so many new ones. This is the one that I did yesterday. You have a pizza, my heart. This is the one from yesterday. And we have Mardi Gras, Valentine's, and remember February is also Black History Month. We have some new Black History signs for people who need them and want them. So this is yesterday and this is today. These are actually done pretty much kind of the same but different. Yesterday, today. Look at how cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so in love with this. Let me set that down. So, thank you for being here. I love and appreciate you guys, and I will see you later. Bye.